Laura, can you come in here? I need to borrow your voice. All right.
What do you want me to say?
Right here. In your greatest sassy voice. Say, previously on the Smackers.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Previously... Wait, I didn't say it right.
Okay.
You don't have to pause it?
No, it's recording.
Previously on the Smackers...
Let me introduce you to my reason to be in podcasting. My reason to be. She is a millennial. She is, proudly. She's a social media manager. Brianna, you complete me.
Oh, Gary.
You introduce me.
Right. This is Gary.
Is she ready?
She's
okay,
ready.
hang on a second. Let's give her a call. Okay, wait a minute here. Boom. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah. Let's read the call. Let's see if I can make this
I
call.
didn't even tell her we were
work.
doing it this way.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, Alex, that was fast.
Hey, how are you?
We can hear you. Welcome to the Smackers, Alex.
Wait a minute. First, wait a minute. We got to start over again because the call wasn't recording when it rings through. I guess I need to suitably
Redial.
Well, no. What I need to do is suitably warn Alex that we're going to put her on recording.
You're going to be on the radio. You may not be comfortable with it, but...
Hey.
Wow, guys, you really have the procedure down. I don't even warn people anymore. I'm very impressed with your professionalism.
Thank you very much. We are podcasters.
Alex.
You are, I know. Hi.
Alex, can you believe it? We've never met, and I feel like I know you.
We have met a few times, Gary.
I'm so happy you said that, Alex.
We have?
Yeah.
But I didn't know that you...
We have.
Well, wait a minute. What I didn't realize, and, in all fairness, hang on a second. I got to fix the audio levels here. It's just wrong. Everything's wrong. I'm getting feedback.
Where are you guys even recording? I think that's another question I need to know.
We set up a studio in our bedroom at Haven Media. You know how our office is a bedroom? We share a bedroom?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
Gary set it up with the most professional equipment. We have professional microphones, earphones. What are these called? Noise poppers?
Yeah, we got everything going. We got a little bit of everything going on here.
We just don't have the cough
That's
button.
good to know that if next time I come home, I have a studio that will be easily accessible to me.
Yeah, try and come home during a winter storm so you get snowed in and we'll just record the show here. I mean, we haven't said, we just said you're on the radio.
Yeah, no, we're
perfect.
We're gonna make sure that you're you're famous, and we understand that you're famous,
Right.
and we don't want you to the fact of the matter is that this is a podcast, and we don't want you to lose your good job over our podcast. Come on.
Right.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, it's like nobody really, not nobody, but people don't listen to, I don't,
Speak for yourself, Gary.
Okay.
Well, Gary, I literally watch Bree Snapchat because of you, so I
Really?
feel like this could be a hit. Yeah,
Thank you.
I
See,
100%
I just
do.
mentioned that, Al. See, we're always on the same page. Well, not really, but...
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I want to say we usually are. I think that we are. And, I was actually texted, no offense, Bree, but I did text her that the other day. I said, I'm not
She
trying to hurt
did.
your feelings, but I don't really watch your Snapchat for you anymore. I watch it for Gary.
She did
Oh my
say that.
God.
Believe it or not.
Oh my God. You make me so happy when you say that.
Yeah. So this is really more about Gary than anyone. But Alex, I do have to tell you that we preface this phone call by discussing the fact that you live in Hollywood. And, I mean, we don't want to give anything away, but if you live in Hollywood, you're obviously famous.
You are?
You are famous, and we
Not
just...
famous.
Well,
yeah,
listen, Alex, in all fairness, you're the most famous person we know.
Right.
So-
You're the most famous person on this phone call.
You are the most, even though I'm Snapchat famous, you're really famous. In fact, you're really on the radio and we're not. So,
Yet. But Alex, we wanted to
I'm
discuss...
really excited to do this.
Good. We're so happy. We wanted to discuss Brad and Angelina because, I didn't want to give anything away, but you could be neighbors, So we just
Okay.
wanted a little insight. What is your take on the Brangelina split?
You obviously know all about
okay.
it because you're in Hollywood.
Right.
It's like kind of one of those things where, like you guys, I've been getting all my information from TMZ,
Naturally.
but it's kind of looking really messy. And I did think it was I feel like people aren't like super upset about it, but people are kind of getting like fake over the top upset about it. Like
Right.
Adele actually dedicated her entire concert to Brad Pitt and
saw.
Angelina Jolie the other night, which was really, really funny. But it's getting ugly. Like, apparently she is now trying to get full custody of the kids because she's claiming that he's abusive and that he freaked out on the plane. And it's like, I guess they were like flying somewhere on their private jet a couple weeks ago and he got too drunk and now she wants full custody of the kids. And so it's like, I guess
Is she claiming that he hit them or something?
No, she said that he just was like yelling at them, apparently. I don't think he physically abused them, but she was saying that he's like emotionally abusive or he was verbally abusive to them. If allegedly, that's what I'm seeing. I think I read that correctly on TMZ. But yeah, so it's getting messy. Like, I guess their prenup was pretty clear on like their 8 different houses and how those would be split up, but it's not really clear on the situation for the kids.
Which
so
is
they're
probably
currently
most
now, it's going to
important to
get
both of
really,
them.
really ugly.
Oh, boy.
What was that?
Alex, I got to ask you this.
Okay.
Who's coming out the winner on this? Is this going to be Brad the win? I mean, in the public's mind, in your opinion, is this going to be like a Brad win, an Angelina win? Is one of them going to go down in flames? Is this going to be like one of these things they're going to both try and resuscitate each other? Or, what are you hearing about that?
I think that's so hard to say because I feel like in general, when you look at stories that kind of come out with stuff like this, whether it is Johnny Depp or, you have these beloved actors, right? Like the public really doesn't know these actors like they think they do, or these actresses, they really only know them in the public eye, like their interviews or how they want themselves to be perceived or maybe their characters. And so I think sometimes a lot of what we see in these types of situations are, say we have a situation where Brad Pitt is completely in the wrong, right? Like, I feel like it's, I don't know him personally. I don't know what happens behind closed doors. I can only see, like, what TMZ is reporting, and you never know if that's fully true or what. But say what happened, what Angelina Jolie is saying is, like, 100% true. That did happen.
Okay, wait. Now, you mentioned... You mentioned, Alex, that you don't know him personally, but I guess my question would be, do you know somebody who knows somebody? Do you know somebody who knows in person? Well, you're living in Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, your neighbor may even know them. You may not know that they know them.
It is a fairly big city, but what I was going to say was, like, with situations like this, I think sometimes, like, if you want to ask who's a clear winner in this situation, say you have someone like Brad Pitt completely 100% wrong. I don't think that necessarily means that the public would ever want to let go of the image they've created in their minds, because Brad Pitt is a Hollywood, like, heartthrob. He's pretty much like the male version of America's sweetheart in the sense that, like, he's just, like, so good looking. Like, he literally left Jennifer Aniston, cheated on her, and married a new person. And the public, they drug him a little bit for that, and Jennifer Aniston was always a victim. But he's not hated. Like, the guy isn't hated.
By any means.
I feel like it would take such a big, but that's kind of also, like, a double standard, too, that you have in Hollywood, because you so frequently see women do that, and they're drugged, right? Because their reputation might be completely ruined. But for a male, I think it's a lot different. I mean,
it's more acceptable.
Again, I have no idea what happens behind closed doors, but you kind of see it with Johnny Depp. Like, there's a lot of really serious allegations going on right now that are happening with him and his divorce, and yet it really hasn't marked him that much. Like, I mean, and so I don't know.
They're like Teflon Dons.
Listen, Alex. Listen, I gotta say something. First of all, I happen to love Brad Pitt.
Right.
I mean, I think he's a fantastic actor. What the Inglourious Bastards, that was just amazing. I thought he was amazing in that.
Oceans. He was
Yeah,
good in all of
I mean
those.
everything he does. I do. I go out and I go to the movies or I watch it on video or whatever. On the other hand, I'm not a huge fan of
Ange.
no. And so if you
So
know,
why is that? Is it just like because of her work or her acting skills, or what turns you off to Angelina Jolie?
am I allowed to say this in front of two women? I just think that she's got, oh darn it, it just makes me uncomfortable. She's got a bitch quality. It just
You think?
it comes through. The bitch quality comes through, and it makes
Okay,
me
so-
mad. It makes me mad.
And that's not something that is uncommon. I feel like a lot of men and women both feel that, but it is interesting. You kind of put Brad Pitt and Angelina against each other. They're essentially the same person, right? Like
Right.
they both do like humanitarian work. They were
I think
married.
her
They
much
both
more
adopted
than
a bunch
him.
of kids. Yeah, they're both very well-known actors. They're both talented. They're both really good-looking. And so I think there is a double standard there where you kind of do have, like, listen, at the end of the day, what they both did, is completely wrong in the sense of you never want to
Steal
you
someone's
don't
husband.
want to start a relationship that was already started, when the man was with someone else. That being said, I think the whole bitch quality thing is kind of a double standard because we kind of take that and you look at someone like Brad Pitt. Well, Brad Pitt's not the warmest guy either, you know what I mean? But it's kind of considered strong when you look at a man in Hollywood as opposed to maybe a woman in Hollywood too. So
Can I tell you
think,
something
like,
else?
it's
Can I
a
tell you
lot of-
something else?
Yeah.
When Brad Pitt grew his hair long, what was that in? What was that movie? It was like 300 or something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
Oh, right, the Gladiator.
Yeah, the
movie.
Gladiator. Yeah, the Gladiator movie. When he grew his hair long.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, his hair is like really long.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I wanted to do, but it won't happen for me
I
because
think
my
your
hair is.
aversion, you're not copping to it, but your aversion to Angelina is you are the biggest Jennifer Aniston fan alive.
I think you're right.
That's what it is.
Did you hear what she said?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Gary,
You on her mic too?
yeah,
you know what?
Gary is a huge Jennifer Aniston fan, and that is his aversion to Angelina Jolie.
I am.
There it is.
I-
So we now have gotten to the root of the problem.
We did.
You are just Team Jennifer, and if you're Team Jennifer, you can't be Team Angelina, and
That's
that's
right.
just the way things have to be.
Now I know that Jennifer's over him, and that's that's.
Is she?
Yeah. Well, I think so. I mean, after all, she's married now, right?
Well,
Yes,
but-
and he is a good-looking man, so
He
I don't think I'd be
is.
feeling any sort of way if I saw all this going on.
All I can say is, what man in his right mind would ever leave Jennifer Aniston? And he got together with this other one, the Angelina thing, and it's very confusing to me.
Right.
The whole thing.
his heart is with Jennifer, and that's what we're talking about at the end of the day. You have an allegiance.
Wait, did you just say his heart is with Jennifer?
It is. Not Kitten. I mean, Kitten too.
Do you know who Kitten is, by the way?
Who's Kitten?
That would be my wife, Linda. Okay.
Yeah,
who-
Gary calls his wife Kitten.
is that
That's actually the best thing I've ever heard.
Alex is a
Someone
huge cat
someday
fan.
called me Kit.
I forgot to mention earlier that my two best friends live together, and they also live with Alex's cat named Winston.
wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's literally a summary of my love life right now. So really, really not going anywhere. But maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to have someone call me Kitten as well.
Well, maybe Brad will call you Kitten. He's single.
Maybe. We can only hope and
Hope.
dream.
Well, we're not going to, because of the nature of our podcast, and this could be going around the world and how famous it is and how
Right.
many people, and all that stuff. We can't get into, who you really are, but there is some things that I just need to know now that you've said it, and that is, why is it that you're dating your cat Winston? And seriously, I mean, you're famous. You're on the radio.
Right.
You're two millennials, right? Because
Right.
you're all about the same age. You're out there in
I'm a
LA.
millennial, yes.
You've got all these famous people all around you.
Right.
I'm sure that there's other famous people that you've like kissed and stuff like that. And I've never kissed a famous person ever.
Kitten.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, Kitten is not famous.
Now she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she
She's
is.
famous now.
No, she's not.
It will be
and
my
I'm
job
not
to make
famous.
Kitten
In
famous.
fact, not only
Make
am I
Kitten
not
famous
famous, I'm listen.
Make Kitten
This is
famous
not
again.
about me. This is so confusing.
I know.
Listen, I don't have any really desire to date anyone famous in my life.
Gary's
I
astonished.
think-
You're not seeing his face,
I-
but he's horrified right now that you just said that.
Wait, what?
Gary's
I'm
horrified.
I'm horrified. I'm horrified.
Why? Well, because here's the thing. It doesn't appeal to me. I think I wouldn't mind dating someone that worked within the industry, but with more background. But that life doesn't really appeal to me at all. And I think it conflicts with my job too.
Agreed.
So first off, I don't trust anyone that's really famous. I think it would take a lot to woo me in that sense. But I think maybe I'm just really jaded.
I think
That's me pouring more wine.
she is. Brianna's drinking while we're recording here, and she's
I
trying
can tell, and I'm a fan of it.
Thank you.
I know when Bree's had at least 2 glasses of wine. I think that comes with being her best friend.
I think so.
Aw. We got love going on the
That's true.
podcast.
That's true friendship right there.
True friendship.
You guys are something special. This has now turned into a love discussion between the two of you, and I feel like I'm a third wheel.
Bree's actually my one true love. So there it goes. She's gonna be. It's gonna be me, her, and Winston in about 10 years. I have to run, guys. I'm getting some emails now, and apparently there's some more spots I have to cut. But I love you both, and I will talk to you later.
Oh, thank you so
thank
much.
you so
Thanks
much,
for being
Al.
my friend too.
I will text you later. We
I
appreciate you
know.
calling in.
Text me later, and then give me the audio. I want to hear it.
All right, will do. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Next week on The Smackers.
I understand you're a male nurse afraid of clowns. You were alone in McDonald's with Ronald McDonald?
In the kids area. Kids area.
Oh my god.
Oh, he should have been allowed
So
back then.
I don't know. I mean, they were around. I just don't know that they saw this interaction.
Subscribe to The Smackers at thesmackers.com, facebook.com/thesmackers, at The Two Smackers on Twitter, plus The Smackers on Google+, and on YouTube at youtube.com/c/thesmackers. Did you get all that? Ew. Ew.